Charles de Gaulle of France could read the writing on the wall back in the 1960s, we can read that writing today. The quantitative easing that began following the 2008 financial crisis far exceeds the QE program of the 1960s. Gold is as underpriced today in 2021 as it was 50 years ago in 1971. In fact, on the same day that Nixon took us off the gold standard, he also announced a misguided effort to control inflation with the temporary imposition of wage and price controls. And the reason for such a draconian move was that the government and the entire nation had become very concerned about an annual inflation rate that for the first time exceeded 4%. Now, it's important to point out that today's official annual inflation rate already well exceeds that rate, and it would exceed it by a much larger margin if we still measured prices using the same CPI that we used to measure them back then. But this time, instead of taking aggressive action to address the problem, the government simply dismisses it as being transitory. And just like de Gaulle exchanged France's Federal Reserve notes for gold, you need to do the same thing with yours. And Shift Gold is here to help, not only by helping you to remember this fateful day in history, but by reducing the cost of protecting yourself from history repeating. Shift Gold is now offering $50 off any gold purchase of $5,000 or greater. So contact your Shift Gold representative today. Just use the promotional code Nixon to take advantage of this offer and exchange your fiat money for real money before it's too late.
The dog days of summer meet a busy news week, and the markets take it all in stride. This is Bloomberg Wall Street Week. I'm David Weston. This week, contributor Steve Ratner of Willett Advisors on whether we are witnessing a fundamental shift of power back toward workers.
On an aggregate basis, households are in extraordinarily good shape, and many people don't have to go back to work, and they're choosing not to.
And Larry Summers of Harvard on why he says the Biden administration's push for lower gas prices is problematic.
I think there's no more important price to increase in the American economy than the price of carbon-based fuels.
Considering that it is the middle of August, there was a lot of news this week. News that at some